I never believed in the paranormal. Ghost stories, UFOs, unexplained lights. Just myths and exaggerations in my mind. That was until something happened I couldn't ignore. It started subtly, low, droning hums echoing beneath my floorboards late at night. The sound was mechanical, like some engine buried deep below the house. I assumed it was a problem with the heating system and called a repairman. He inspected everything, pipes, ducts, furnace, but found no issue. Then came the lights. They flickered beneath my bedroom door in the dark. Soft pulses that throbbed rhythmically, like a heartbeat. I lived alone and dismissed it as car headlights sweeping by. But these lights weren't normal. They glowed with a strange intelligence. I set up 5 cameras around the house, hoping to catch a prankster. But when I reviewed the footage, every feed went black, completely blank, from exactly 11:47 p.m. to 3:03 a.m. That was the moment I contacted Detective Marlowe, a retired private investigator who lived nearby. People said he was strange, but brilliant. When I told him everything about the noises, the lights, the camera blackout, he didn't blink, just asked to see the footage. After watching, he muttered, "I've seen this before," and I felt the blood drain from my face. He proposed installing his own surveillance system. Thermal imaging, motion detectors, night vision, and equipment I couldn't even identify. That night, I stayed at a hotel while Marlowe monitored the house from a van parked outside. The next morning, he called and simply said, "You're going to want to see this." When I arrived, he looked pale and rattled. He handed me a tablet showing footage from 2:12 a.m. floating orbs glided through my living room, glowing softly, their movements slow and deliberate, almost intelligent. One passed through the wall. Then a tall, shadowy figure emerged. Featureless, thin, just a void in human shape. It stepped into view, stared directly into camera, and the screen went black again. I stared in disbelief. "What the hell is that?" I asked. Marlowe shook his head. "I don't know, but we need to get inside. Now." He handed me a flashlight and a radio, instructing me, "If you see anything, don't speak. Don't move. Press the button and I'll come get you." As I reached for the doorknob, it felt icy cold, like it had been submerged in a freezer. I turned it. It was locked from the inside. Marlowe nodded. "Kick it in." I hesitated, then braced myself and slammed my foot into the door. On the third try, it burst open. The air inside was heavy, not dusty, but thick, like trying to breathe underwater. My flashlight flickered the moment I stepped in. Everything looked wrong. The couch was upside down. Family photos had melted, their colors dripping like wax down the walls. Whispers surrounded me, soft, circling sounds without words. The floor rippled beneath my feet like liquid. When I tried to back away, my foot sank into the surface like quicksand. One of the orbs drifted toward me, pulsing gently, casting a cold blue glow. I froze. Couldn't move, couldn't speak. Then the shadow appeared again, taller now, its form indistinct. It raised an arm and pointed at me. The orb hovered inches from my chest. My heart pounded so hard I thought it would stop, and then everything ceased. The orb blinked out. The figure dissolved into mist. The room returned to normal, perfectly arranged, as though nothing had happened. I stood there shaking, flashlight steady once more. The weight in the air vanished. Marlowe rushed in behind me, breathless. "You saw it, didn't you?" I nodded silently. We didn't talk. He just looked at me and said, "They let you go." I asked who he meant. He didn't answer, just packed up his gear and told me. Sell the house? I didn't hesitate. The next morning, I listed the place and moved in with a friend. A week later, I returned one last time to collect my things. As I approached, I saw the lights again, soft, pulsing, waiting. I didn't go back inside. I locked the door, stepped off the porch, and didn't look back. Some things in this world can't be explained. Some homes aren't haunted. They're claimed. And some doors, once open, never truly close.